Her cheating made me stronger. And before you get mad at that line, I want you to listen. Cheating is not good, period. Betrayal is not a blessing. I'm not romancing what she did. I'm telling you what happened to me, my friend. Her affair broke me. Then it put me in a forge. And what I did next made me stronger. Because pain, my friend, will do one of two things. It will bury you or it will build you. So if you're watching this and you feel weak right now, embarrassed, angry, stuck, this video is made just for you. I'm going to show you what makes a man stay bitter for years and what turns pain into power without going soft, without pretending that it didn't happen, and without destroying your own life. However, before we dive into the content, I am asking you for a huge favor and tap the like button below. That's my favorite, my friend. Do that because when you tap the like button below, you're helping this video get pushed into the algorithm for that husband that has been hurt by his wife, betrayed by his wife. He can come across this video and this video can help him get on the path to becoming the best version of himself. So do me a favor and tap the like button below. Now let's dive into the content. Here's what betrayal really does to a man. It doesn't just hurt your heart. It hits your identity, my friend. Because when your wife cheats, the first thing you feel is disrespected. Not just sadness, disrespect. And disrespect triggers something deep in a man. You start questioning everything. Was I enough? Was I the fool? Did she ever respect me? What did he have that I didn't? Why do I feel smaller now? And then your mind, my friend, it starts doing what a mind do after betrayal. It replays, it scans, it creates scenes you didn't even witness. You can be sitting in a quiet room and your chest begins to get tightened like you are in danger. And you start telling yourself the worst story. That was it. I'm done. I'm broken. Brother, I know that feeling. I lived it. I'm going to tell you the truth, my friend. Feeling broken is not the end. It's the beginning of the forge. Let me explain what I mean when I say the forge. A forge is where raw metal gets turned into a weapon. Not because the fire is nice, because the fire is hot enough to change the shape. Her cheating did not make me stronger by itself. Understand, the betrayal was the fire. The question was, what was I going to do inside that fire? Because the hard truth is betrayal doesn't just reveal her character. It reveals yours. Not who you were before, but who you become after. So this video isn't about how to heal. This is about whether you're going to let this pain turn you into a bitter man or a forged man, a man with standards, a man with discipline, a man with calm power. Let's talk about what keeps men weak and what makes them strong. Here's the hard truth nobody tells men. A lot of men don't get stronger after infidelity. They get stuck. They stay angry. They stay bitter. They stay obsessed. And they call it strength. But bitterness isn't strength. Understand, bitterness is a cage that feels like power. So why do men stay there? I'm going to give you the real reason right now. Reason number one, they mistake anger for power. Anger feels like a weapon. It makes you feel alive. It makes you feel like you're not weak, but anger is energy. And energy, my friend, can do two things: build or burn. If you don't put anger in the right place, it doesn't protect you. It poisons you. Understand, bitterness feels like power until you realize it owns you. Reason number two, they isolate. Men don't want to talk. Men, we don't want pity. Men don't want the look. So they suffer alone. We suffer alone. And that pain, my friend, it grows in silence. And silence makes the mind louder. Silence make you spiral. Silence isn't strength if it's turning you into somebody you don't respect. Understand. Reason number three, they keep reopening the wound. Pain shopping, checking, stalking, social media, interrogating. They think it's closure. But my friend, it's really self-torture, because every time you do it, you feed your brain with more footage. And then you wonder why you cannot sleep. Some men don't heal. They just get used to the bleeding. Reason number four, they numb. Porn, alcohol, weed, gaming, scrolling, women, anything to not feel. And it works for about 1 hour, but then you wake up with pain plus shame. And shame is the fastest way to destroy your confidence, my friend. Vices don't delete pain. They delay it and weaken you, my friend. Understand. Reason number five, they wait for her to fix what she broke. This is the biggest trap, my friend. They wait for her apology, her explanation, her remorse. They think if she says the right words, I will finally be okay. Brother, understand this. The person who broke your peace cannot be the person you depend on for your peace. Closure isn't her confession. Closure is your standard. Understand. Now, I want you to hear me. I'm not saying you can't be hurt. I'm not saying you can't grieve. I'm saying you cannot live there, my friend. You can hurt without becoming bitter. You can be angry without becoming reckless. You can be broken without staying broken. Because here's the difference, my friend, between a man who stays weak and a man who gets stronger. A stronger man doesn't deny the pain. Understand that. He decides what the pain will produce. And he says, this didn't happen to make me smaller. This happened and I'm going to become sharper. That's the forge, my friend. Let me give you the truth that turned this into strength for me. I call it the forge truth. Number one, strength is self-mastery, not revenge. Revenge feels good for a minute. Self-mastery feels good for a lifetime. A man who can control his mouth, his hands, his impulse, his focus, that man is dangerous in the right way. Revenge is temporary. Discipline is forever. Forge truth two, confidence comes back when you stop abandoning yourself. A lot of men lose confidence after betrayal because they start doing things they don't respect. Begging, crying for validation, checking her phone, living in desperation. And then you look in the mirror and you don't respect the man that you see. So you feel weak, my friend. Understand, but when you come back to your standards, you start respecting yourself again. Confidence is self-trust, and self-trust is built by how you move. Understand, forge truth three, pain becomes power when it becomes purpose. If your only mission is figuring out what she did, you will stay freaking obsessed, my friend. But when you have a mission that's bigger than her betrayal, your mind stops living in the affair. Understand, your life starts moving forward. A man with a mission stops being controlled by memories. I want you to understand that. 4 Truth 4. Forgiveness is for your freedom, not her comfort. Let me keep it real with you, my friend, right now. Forgiveness doesn't mean access. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending. Forgiveness means I refuse to be chained to this forever, because bitterness is a leash and I'm not walking on a freaking leash. No way. Forgiveness frees the man. Standards protect the man. I want you to understand. I want to give you a quick story. My wife cheated on me with my best friend / business partner, a person that he was a very close buddy of mine. I found proof on her phone, my friend. And that moment right there, it didn't just break my heart. It tore me into shreds. And then I saw them together in public once, and my anger tried to recruit me. It was like my pride was screaming, do something, do something, do something. And I almost became a man I wouldn't respect. I almost did something that if I would have done it, I would not be making this video right now. And then I started turning to vices. My vices was video games. I would stay in that video games for hours, my friend. While my online character was leveling up, me, real life character, I was going down. I ran to the video games because I felt like there was no pain there. I ran to the video games because there was no pain there. I thought there was no pain when I played those video games. And then I woke up one day and realized I was just wasting my freaking time on those video games. So what I did, I looked to God to help rebuild me, help strengthen me, help give me what I need to become the best version of myself. And I refuse to stay down. I refuse to let her betrayal keep me down. And that's what you gotta do, my friend. You gotta refuse to let this keep you down, and you gotta forge to let this become the stepping stone you need to become the best version of yourself. I want you to understand, God didn't approve what she did, but God can redeem what pain tried to ruin. God is not the author of confusion. So if your mind is chaotic right now, don't use that chaos to make decisions, my friend. Use that chaos as a signal. I need to get still. I need truth. I need my standards. I need to rebuild me. Sometimes God doesn't remove the fire, my friend. He uses it, my friend, to reframe the man. Understand that. And if you let him, this right here can make you stronger. Not softer, stronger. Understand that. Today, I want you to do what I call the Forge Rep. I call the Forge Rep. Within the next 24 hours, I want you to move your body on purpose. Hit the gym, do some push-ups, go on a walk, move your body. And while you're doing that, my friend, I want you to say one sentence. I refuse to stay broken. I refuse to stay broken, my friend. You have to start saying that, my friend. It is your new identity. It is you telling your nervous system, I'm alive. I'm in control. I'm rebuilding. And that, my friend, is one rep at a time. That one rep is you choosing power instead of pity, my friend. Understand. Now, if this video has hit you, my friend, please do me a favor and hit the like button. Because when you hit the like button, it pushes this video out to that hurt man that need this hard truth. That like, my friend, that you push, it helps him come across this video. Subscribe to the channel, Man Unbreakable, because you don't need one video. You need a place to keep coming back to that's going to keep feeding you the truth. This is Man Unbreakable. This is The Forge. Now comment one line. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment below saying, I refuse to stay broken, my friend. Let us know that you refuse to stay broken. Until then, I want you to keep showing up. Keep choosing you because you are unbreakable. I will see you in the next video.